Good morning. It's Johnny Sunshine. Good morning, my friends. Today, it's Tuesday. It's trash day. And I'm putting out the trash today. I want to offer my sincere apologies to my followers who are on the other side of the political aisle. 38 Mullet, I consider that guy to be a cool ass dude. And if I ever have a party here with, I don't know, 10, 12,000 people like Mikey, yeah, he'd be one of them. Because I think he's a cool guy. He came to Sarasota one time. He called me, and I know he knows Sarasota, and I consider him to be a cool guy. I mean, he's one of my favorite subscribers. I got a call from Charlotte, my friend in Kentucky. She left me a message, and I'm not going to play it. I just want to say, man, that, to all of you guys, unfortunately for me, it's not good for me. It's not good for anybody. Donald Trump brings out the worst in me. So I got to get back to feeding the good wolf. Some of the shit that I've said is, just nasty. I get it, but I get a lot of incoming fire, and that's a response to that. It's tough to get really what you want to say out in a few words in a comment section, if you know what I mean. So, to Charlotte, I know you are an absolutely gorgeous woman. I'm sure your friends are. She was very disappointed in me, but they still love me, she said. She doesn't, well, I can't play it. It was a beautiful message. I didn't call her back last night. I need some time to recover. You all know you weren't ready to fucking be nice, have a kumbaya moment after Trump lost in 2020. So at least give me the same fucking respect, if you want to call it that. Yeah. But I'm going to try to curb my appetite for sarcasm towards you guys. I was just going to come out with another sarcastic statement, but it's going to take some working. It's going to take some doing on my part to keep this tongue of mine. Fuck it. I just think it's funny, man. But anyways, I got to go back to this job that I started yesterday. It's a good job for me. Emergency repipe. The guy's got water spewing out under his fucking house. My only concern with this job is I thought that the second floor would have been piped, like just one cold line going to the second floor, coming out of the wall at the water heater with a series of valves, and then the cold going back into the wall, feeding the upstairs unit. That's not how they did it in 1970, especially with a whole bunch of Pats blue ribbon under their belt, man. I heard stories about what it was like back in them days. Yeah. After 12 o'clock, if there was a tub available, you'd be sleeping in it, Jackson. It's very common to find beer cans. The one segment that was really, really funny in that video was sped up for some fucking reason. I was in there for like 3 minutes tickling the belly of a cockroach while he was laying on his back. and you just didn't get the same effect. The cockroach liked it, like Bella likes getting her belly rubbed. He was enjoying it, man. He was all happy, kicking his fucking legs, just chilling out, you know. I think I was his Make-A-Wish Foundation wish. I wish a plumber would come by and, you know, tickle my belly before I check out. Anyways, I let him live, man. I just left him there, laying on his back, doing what they do. So anyways, this is a sincere apology. It has become part of my shtick here on this channel to poke fun at rednecks and people on the right. You know, I mean, I got voices that I use and mannerisms, and just got to be careful. I'm a very, very sarcastic person, and I don't miss an opportunity to put that out there. I remember a woman, very nice, smart woman who was in the AA rooms, and she was saying that sarcasm is a personality flaw, and she's probably right. One of the things I hate most about Donald Trump is he's a lot like me, and I just can't stand him, man. I can't stand him, but I ain't running for president, you know? Yeah. You want to talk locker room talk? Jeez. That's where Johnny lives. Anyways, we're gonna move on. I've got to go pick up some stuff today at the supply house. I only had like 6 half-inch 90s on my truck, and I was able to make it work, man. I had a couple 190. I had to cut the ears off of it so I could use it as a regular 90. But it's gonna look nice when I'm finished. The guy won't have to worry about it anymore. And Johnny went into action. I was there. I called him at noontime, maybe 12:15, and said, hey man, we need to throw the towel in on this plan of repairing this leak. I was thrown off by the fact that there was one manifold in the house, and I think that was done after the fact. I think they ran there's an outside shower on the other side of the house, which is not going to be an outside shower anymore. It's going to be, you know, an ode to outside showers, but it ain't going to work, Jackson. I could give him one right out in front of the house, you know, right on the street. Shower off. People usually, you know, they're not using it to get undressed to take a shower. They want to rinse off before they go in the house, because literally 200, 300 yards, you're at the beach, Jackson, in that property. So once again, I was poking a lot of fun at 38 Mullet yesterday, but I like the guy, man, honestly. I always thought, you know, if I have a party here someday, 20, 30 people, 38 Mullet would definitely be a guy that I'd want here. Break some bread with him. Bullshit, because like I've always said, we all have a lot more in common than our political differences, and maybe we do need to get back to not talking about religion and politics in this country. That would be a step in the right direction. That would be not taking the bait from politicians, causing us to go in that, which just drives the wedge deeper and deeper in our society. You know, we wouldn't have Tom Dale putting out his fucking wordy, lengthy, Jesus is the way statements on my channel. You know, let's put a stop to all that. Anyways, let's read this again. Let's read The Good Wolf and the Bad Wolf. Bella, shut up. You're being a bad wolf. One evening, an old Cherokee told his grandson about a battle that goes on inside people. He said, "My son, the battle is between the two wolves inside of us all. One is evil. It is anger, envy, jealousy, doubt, sorrow, regret, greed, arrogance. Arrogance is my definition of arrogance is one who has an overinflated sense of self-worth. And we all suffer from it. Arrogance, some more than others. But beyond arrogance, for the bad wolf is self-pity, guilt, resentment, inferiority, lies, false pride, superiority, and ego. The other is good. It is joy, peace, love, hope, serenity, humility, kindness, benevolence, empathy, generosity, forgiveness, truth, what? Compassion and faith. The grandson thought about it for a minute and then asked his grandfather, "Which wolf wins?" And the old Cherokee simply replied, "The one you feed." The one you feed. Donald Trump has made me feed the bad wolf. Ultimately, I'm responsible for that. I can't blame that on Donald Trump. But I think we're all guilty of it. Feeding the bad wolf in this political climate. It has, it just has taken over our country. The division is very, very high. There's literally hate from one side to the other. Families have broken up. People don't talk to people anymore. That's what Donald Trump brought to this country. Obama spoke many, many times about the better angels in our nature. And those were words of a very smart guy, somebody who's educated, but immediately it didn't sit well with a lot of people, Obama becoming president. So it is what it is. All I can tell you is to live your values. And first thing you got to do is know what your values are. I find a lot of beauty in immigration, immigrants, different color people, people who don't live the way I live. And that needs to include rednecks. Yeah. Anyways, guys. Putting out an olive branch. I did it to Mikey Pipes. I said, listen, let's bury the fucking hatchet, Jackson. Thomas DeWitt. Let's see. Alright guys, so I was rudely interrupted by Stuttering Sammy, my guy down there on that job. See how sarcastic I am? He has a little bit of a speech impediment. Like, yeah, Brandon has one too. This guy, every other word is da 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 da. That's the sarcasm. I think you guys enjoy that. That's part of being a struggling comedian that I am. I think I'm funny as fucking hell. But anyways, yeah, I'm trying to extend an olive branch to everybody. I did get a new inquiry and a new person coming to visit. Actually, an older woman and her husband. And they're fucking subscribers. She said if you look at the picture of them, she looks like Mrs. Butterworth, but she listens to my foul mouth every day, and she agrees with me on so much. So this ought to be interesting. I'm going to enjoy their stay here. you know, I'll make sure I load the fucking guns and make sure she's not a fucking imposter, a poser, somebody here to, you know, a lot of talk of assassinations. I don't need to get gunned down in my own fucking bringing over some family recipe to the potluck at my guest house. You know what I'm saying? We got you dumb motherfucker. Can't put my pan down because it's hot. I'm holding it with 2 hands and I'm just done. Pointing a gun at me. And I got nothing to do. I may drop it on my feet, burn my toes, or get shot in the face with a shotgun. Yeah. What do? You protect the fucking toes, guys. Anyways, so I posted this video, the second segment of this repipe. I have to go back today and hook up the water service, put on 3 supply tubes, cut the old service, and see where I stand. See what the fuck's happening, man. I gotta run a 3/4 line up to that water heater. If I have to repipe it, I'm gonna have to yank that heater out of the second floor, get these pipes in the wall, you know, in that closet on the cold side, and just hope that the tub and the kitchen, they ran those pipes all the way up and just fed the second floor with the cold on the first floor. That's going to be a great thing if that happens. If it doesn't happen, then I'm going to have to get in that, open that shit up again, up on the second floor, and actually do that. Where I brought those 2 half-inch lines, the hot and cold. I'm gonna have to feed on the cold side two showers and 2 kitchens, which is within code. You can have 4 fixtures on a half-inch line. So it is what it is. We're gonna do what it takes to get this house up and running with no leakies. I'll put a pressure test on it. I'll get it done today, one way, come hell or high water. That's a fucking hurricane joke. Yeah. Anyways, 38 Mullet, I love you, man. I love you, man. You remember that shit back in the fucking late 90s? I don't know where that came from. NFL fucking channel. Guys sitting there, I love you, man. Yeah, we were a kind of gentler nation before Donald Trump. We used to tell guys we love them. Now you say that, they look at you like, what? What are you, one of them fucking man, women, whatever the fuck you are? Yeah. Good God, that's some terrible coffee. Still got the ring around it from the fucking coffee from yesterday. Johnny don't care. Johnny's a sailor, man. Them motherfuckers never wash their cups. When they put me in the mess before I got out of the Navy, they were like, hey, we see you never served in the fucking mess deck. So I had to go up there and do that shit for a month. But guess where they stuck me? They stuck me in the chief's quarters. It's like I was their little bitch for a month. So the first thing I did when I got there, I look at the counter and all these dirty ass cups are sitting there, and the fucking coffee pot looks like one flew over the fucking poo-poo's nest. So I scrubbed that shit clean, man. All the cups. They walked in, they were like, what the fuck did you do? It's like I cleaned that fucking nasty shit up. Look at you guys with all your brown fucking teeth and fucking shit growing on your lips, syphilips. He said, you don't ever do that, man. We don't wash our cups in the Navy. We're real men. I was like, whoa, Jackson. Don't get your panties in a fucking wad there, chief. But Johnny, them chiefs knew Johnny was nobody to fuck with. I don't care about your rank. You're a fucking man. You talk shit to me, I'm gonna bow up on you, man. Whether you beat my ass or not, I don't give a fuck. I picked a fight one night at a bar in New Jersey. Playing pool for money, $20 a game. I was cleaning fucking house. I'm playing this fucking guy from New Jersey, must have been 6'10", and I'm in there with BT1 Smith. His name was Smith, but he had an issue with pronouncing TH. So he said, my name is BT1 Smith. Me and him were hanging out. I was a fireman. He was a first-class petty officer. Should have been a fucking chief or a senior chief, but he got busted. And he was a first-class petty officer, and he was never going to make chief. So he was an angry black man. Anyways, he's sitting there at the bar. I'm cleaning house on a pool table, and this 6'10" fucking white dude. I was sarcastic back then, too. He said something to me about don't fuck with the natives. And I looked him right in the eye and I said, fuck you and the fucking natives. And I fucking hauled off and jumped up and punched this motherfucker right in the side of the fucking head. Yep. And it was on. I look over at BT1 Smith. His fucking eyes were like this. He was like, what the fuck are you doing? Then I hear click, click. The bartender fucking whips out a double-barrel shotgun. Pump action. Says, get the fuck out of here. So the guy took, he chased me around the pool table, I think 2 or 3 times. And then on that third lap around, I fucking made a beeline for the front door. And that was it. Me and BT1 Smith were walking back to the base. He was like, Johnny Fittups. He used to call me Fittups. Fittups, what the fuck are you thinking, man? I was like, man, Johnny don't take no shit from nobody. Even if you want to get my ass beat, man. He's like, yeah, I don't give a fuck about that. When my ass is in the motherfucking equation, I got a problem with that. I was like, fuck you, man. You want some of this, motherfucker? So I beat him up on the way back to the base. BT1 Smith. Anyways, I'm going to finish on that, guys. Let's make the world a nicer place. I'm going to try. I am really going to try, but this has become my shtick on YouTube. It's not really a shtick because it is me, unadulterated, unrehearsed, just Johnny flowing, man. Yeah. Anyways, guys, have a great day. I gotta get to work, man. This guy's gonna have to give me a boatload of fucking money today, Jackson. Johnny got him good for that job. Yeah. That's what they're going for. That's what Johnny gets. I ain't in the fucking, what do you call that? I'm not fucking, I can't think of anything. Have a great day, guys.